Most businesses don't fail because they lack ideas. They fail because they never master the basics. The basics, the fundamentals, whatever you want to call them, they are incredibly important. I've worked with many businesses.
Not to brag.
And I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt, most of the challenges that you have in your business right now are not because you don't have the fanciest, newest way of doing something. It's because you do not have the basics, those foundations, those fundamentals absolutely nailed in your business, operating consistently. There is a tendency to move away from the basics and try and do the new, fancy, easy things to find the magic wands. But in business, just like in life, there are no shortcuts. You have to have the essentials in place. And where I think business owners often go wrong is they confuse understanding the fundamentals or the basics or having some sort of knowledge of something with being able to consistently implement something. Those are two very different things. Knowing what a sales process is versus actually having a sales process working properly and consistently and achieving your conversion rate targets, those are two very different things. Knowing that you need a P&L budget, knowing what it is, what it looks like, and actually having one in place that drives decision making, that is part of your strategy, that drives KPIs, those are two very different things. Knowing that you need a recruitment process and that everybody should be using it and should understand how to scope roles and all of that kind of stuff.
And so on, etc.
Versus actually doing it across the business for every single role when there's a vacancy, two very different things. If you find this content useful and want to see more of it, then please like, follow, subscribe or connect depending on where you are watching. In short, my message to you is the basics are essential. There are no shortcuts to those basics. And when something is not working in your business, it's probably not because of the new fancy shiny object. It's because you are neglecting the basics or the basics aren't being done properly or consistently. If you want your business to progress, if you want your business to grow, you need to have proper foundations. And those foundations are the basics done well and done consistently. Just because you've read about something in a book or attended a workshop and had some sort of knowledge of it, that is not the same thing as having the basics in place operating consistently. If you want to get better results, you must get the basics nailed, and you will know what those basics look like for your business. There are things that you know you've been avoiding dealing with. There will be conversations that you've had with team members and various peers in your industry, things that you know you don't have nailed in your business. And instead of putting those things right, you're getting distracted by the day-to-day or you're trying to find the shortcuts. Don't do that. If you want your business to grow, focus on those basics. So if you want my take on what the basics actually look like, then check out the Business Basics Health Check that I've attached to this video, either in the comments or in the notes, and that'll help you understand from my perspective what you definitely need in place in your business. That will help you prioritize activities and help you gain traction where you might be struggling at the moment. So what are the things that you keep avoiding? What are the things that you know are holding you back? What do you need to do to get the basics in place so that you can take your business to the next level? See you next time on Mind Your Own Business.